Hi, Paul Howe, CSAT Way. Questions come up. EDC and gun lights. Short answer, I don't carry a gun light on my everyday carry, but we've got to go down that rabbit hole. So stand by for a little bit of an explanation. All right, we go gun lights. Been carrying them for a long time. So Coil splash up a picture, old school. This is an old dive light attached to a handgun. So things have evolved. Now, let's talk SWAT and patrol. SWAT has justification to go in. They've already established, I guess, their probable cause, and they're pushing forward. They have to push the fight. So they have gun lights, both on rifles, pistols. We go to the next level, patrol, you bet, same thing. Patrol is training an active shooter response. So what happens is, yep, they need gun lights. Now, do they have to have a handheld? Yes. To me, they should have handhelds also, and we'll get into that. A couple other things. SWAT, patrol, they're marked. So again, guns come out, everybody knows who they are. Start getting into church security and teachers. Most teachers I know in church security, they do not carry gun lights. What they do is they're looking for comfort. So churches are lit, schools lit, so they're into sometimes deep concealment and no gun lights. They need a handheld though. Now, what happens is 6004 holster, old Glock 19, old Surefire, light works, everything. It's a good platform. I've got an inch longer on the gun from my EDC on the gun itself, and then add an inch to the light, so it changes your draw stroke a little bit. Again, simple platform. Things for LEOs, if this is all you have and you've got to use a light, holster, and then use the light. The things you need to think about as you're moving around a hot gun, the muzzle, to detach, reattach. All right, so we've kind of put that to bed. They need it, it's okay. Civilians, my thing is, what are you going to clear? I hear people, we're going to put it on a nightstand, clear their house. Okay, you have kids there. You're going to point gun lights at your kids. You're going to come back and re-clear your bedroom pointed at your wife. These are the things you need to think about, and we have to give you options and different solutions. So what I promote is handhelds. And what are the handhelds? PD35 from Phoenix. They should know my first name. I've bought so many lights from them. Exceptional light, firm button, good light. It's got a toggle so you can reduce the intensity. I use the rechargeable batteries, and so it's my go-to light. I put it, you'll see it on the rifles there. I keep it all same. My bags have them. So great light. Now, why do I carry this? Because most of the time I'm using this 95, 98% of the time to clear. My gun is not out. So we start talking guns and comfort. If I put on my EDC Glock 26 here, and this is a compact package, it's comfortable. And then with the light, what happens with the light? Well, let's talk about that. We always taught in the day, Harry's Chapman Ayub. So we've got the light up here with the gun, and we're working it. When I draw this and I put light on gun and I point it, where is the return fire? That's what I want you to think about. So it's a center mass return fire. Okay, so is that good or bad? Well, I'm going to give you a case history here. The case history, it's actually kind of creepy because I just realized it was 5 years ago today, Midland, Texas. It was an Officer Nathan Heidelberg responded early in the morning to an alarm call at a residence. Doors partially open. Dispatcher's trying to make contact with homeowners. Nathan's at the front door, and he's shining his light. You know, come to the light, come to my voice. And groggy homeowners, they think they're getting home invaded. So the husband, from what I understand, grabs the pistol. He sees the light moving across the hallway. He fires one round. And what happens is, best I can tell, it went through his wrist. I think Officer Heidelberg was left-handed, so he's probably using it here. Center mass goes through his wrist above the vest. Coil's going to splash up. Picture, and I want to say a subclavian shot. And killed him. So what do we learn from this? A whole bunch of stuff if we take it in context. First, we have to get the light off center mass of our body. What does that mean? So high ready position, Sewell, or here, and I'm clearing, I'm going to put the light out here or up here. Two reasons. A, I get it off my body. The other thing it does is when I do draw and I push out, when I sparkle, I catch the halo on my sights. And so it helps me. Anytime you put a light out here in any of those different shooting positions, it's forward of your gun in your front sight. Plus it gives you a center mass return fire. Now, offside. So we can say this is left-hand barricade, right-hand barricade. We teach it out here. I lock this arm, I push out. I can go a little deeper. The halo still is caught here on the back of the gun. So it's helping my sights. So I keep it really simple, A or B. Right-hand barricade, left-hand barricade. But I can clear high ready position Sewell or holster and not be in a threatening manner. I can ID targets at a distance, not be in a threatening manner with this light. When you pull out your gun light and you point it and use it to discriminate, that is a use of force in law enforcement, it's use of force in civilian world. You have the justification to do it. These are things you need to think about. Now, other things for LEOs, Officer Heidelberg, could he have pushed back and waited? Yes. Surrounding callouts is the law enforcement term. So can he pull back? Can he use the public address system? Yes. He can use dispatcher. He can have the homeowner come to the front, turn on your overheads. They know you're there already. So you've got to think through these scenarios. But the big thing I want you to think about is center mass return fire. Especially in a static position like that. I'll get it off my body, up here, above my head, or over here. So if they shoot at the light, like they did at Officer Heidelberg, it doesn't connect with your body. It goes off a little bit. So it might have been the 1 in a million shot, but I've never been a fan of center mass return fire with flashlights, because in our school we teach shooting. We show you how to shoot everything from flashlight strobes to little baby chem lights at distance and make hits. If we train on it, other guys can train on it too. So not the bad guys out there in the world. So think about this. Again, personally, everyday carry, this is my main weapon right here. This and this. And then, again, I'm not pushing the fight like law enforcement. They're pushing the fight. They have to push the fight. Church security has to push the fight. School teachers have to push the fight. But again, they need to be marked, and you need to think about that, whether it be the banners, the pullover banners, or whatever. It's a touchy situation now when the gun comes out, and especially if you're clearing with a gun light, because now it's a use of force issue. So I hope this helps you. Again, personally, I don't carry a gun light on my EDC. That's my rationale. I hope this helps you. You take care, be safe. I'll catch you on the range. Hi, Paul Howe, CSAT Way. I want to thank you folks for watching all our channels. So we have the YouTube. We have free content on the CSAT Way Facebook. If you want precision shooting techniques, go to the Patreon, CSAT Patreon site. For training, we have dedicated, we have private training, we have regularly scheduled classes. So you just let us know what you're interested in and we can help you out. We look forward to seeing you folks on the range. You take care, be safe.